She just started spewing out lies. You guys have to understand, she is a big fat liar. A fat liar.
I got all your tea, sweet tea. You might want to leave me alone.
What to do with it, ain't y'all? This your girl Sandra Craziness, and I'm coming to you and you with another Word on the Street segment. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. So Dr. Heavenly is not letting up off of Sweet Tea's neck. Do you hear me? So last night they went, did a little tit for tat on Twitter. Now it's all started when Bravo put out a sneak peek clip. Okay, what's her name? Dr. Heavenly, not Dr. Heavenly. What is that girl name? Sweet Tea. When Sweet Tea, she had posted this right here.
Anyone that mixes up their mess in their business is a dumbass. A dumbass. You're stupid. That's not smart, my boo.
And it got Dr. Heavenly in her feelings. So Dr. Heavenly, she said some things on Twitter. Now, she had said one particular thing that was just like, really, I think you're going a little too far with this, honey. Because it ain't like Dr. G, said something outrageous about Damon. Because it all started when the trailer had dropped. And Damon, in the trailer, he had said, do you think that I would cheat? And he was talking to, what's his name? Dr. G. And Dr. G was like, I don't know what you would do. Which is true, because at the end of the day, Dr. G is not married to Damon. I mean, yeah, you can judge somebody off their character, but all the time, you're not with that person. You don't know what they would do in certain circumstances or temptations and stuff like that. Yeah, you can have trust, you can have this, you can have that, but you never truly know a person. You think you can be with a person for 100+ years, but when a situation comes to their front doorstep, you think they're gonna do this, and they turn around and do that. See, you really don't know a person. Only the Lord know his children. Okay, but this is what Dr. Heavenly had to say to that.
What irritated me about the whole thing was that I felt like Greg acted like a bitch about it. I really did. I know I shouldn't say that, but I'm saying it. I felt like, when Damon asked me straight up, man, I don't know what you do. You're like a girl, I don't know what you doing with your boys. I didn't like it because Greg is the one that's known to be a cheater. I mean, there's facts out there about him at the hotel, the room, and then the whole story. I hope the people don't bring it back up.
Well, hell, Dr. Heavenly, you the one who done brought it up. So, of course, you going to have your investigators' private eyes going to see what you talking about.
Well, listen, the hotel, they say that it was sex. The very thing that Kima don't do. But basically, I'm gonna give y'all the ends of it. Damon looked at the man and said, "Man, do you really think I'm cheating?" And in the end, it doesn't bother me when people say that because I know my husband. You know what I'm saying? You never know what anybody's doing for sure, but I really do trust my husband. It bothers Damon because it's a question of his character. Now, I'm gonna say it again. Greg is a bitch. Yeah, he said it. Yeah, and he is the cheater. I think the issue is a lot of the men, some of the men, or him, hate on Damon because Damon's a stand-up guy. I guess they want to be like him in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? I mean, first of all, start with a deeper voice. You know what I'm saying? You really ain't gonna never talk about my man, and I'm not gonna get in your ass, okay? Got time today, okay?
And basically later she says that Dr. G came and said, no, he doesn't believe that or something to that effect. But at the end of the day, Dr. Heavenly, you going around talking about people mean. And with this particular case, you done called this man a pedo. Okay, but then switched it around after people, I guess, you saw or somebody got on your ass and like, no, Dr. Heavenly, you need to go ahead and change that. That ain't a good look. And then you're going to put pinky size. But then as they going back, it was really Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly was talking to people that was replying to her tweet. Then Sweet Tea comes out of nowhere with these text messages, okay, basically saying the same thing that Dr. Heavenly been saying, really. And what really got me is where she was saying that Sweet Tea needs to get pregnant before the show or on the show. And I'm like, how are you gonna tell somebody what to do with their body, whatever? But then you talking about her endometriosis thing going on. Yeah. So Sweet Tea, she later backs it up with this tweet right here. She's sitting in the closet mad as AF because I'm calling her out on her mess. I don't care who you are, but you aren't going to continue to disrespect and attack me, my family, and my family for views. This is the most insecure person on this show, and she mad that I check her in her BS. This really shows how unhinged she is. She believes her own lies.
It's not what you want. And I get she really trying, and Toya them pushing her up. They pushing her up to come at me, and she just stupid enough to do it.
I don't bother nobody unless you come over here messing with me. I never buy it. Anybody that knows my character, they can speak to that. I can only take so much. Cause y'all out here acting like this was just the first time that I had said anything about it. Like she's been talking about me constantly. So I can only take so much. I can only take so much.
So that was it for Sweet Tea. You know, she said what she said, and that was that. She dropped them text messages. But somebody did say, get her nasty ass love. And she gonna say, I got the tiger stripe old hoe by her toe. What the hell? I got the tiger striped old hoe by her toe. Yeah, we're just gonna roll on go on to Dr. Heavenly timeline. So she was responding to some people on this debacle that she got going on with Sweet Tea. So one person said, do you know we can see the hashtag you originally used? Yeah, so I changed it. I know she did. But moving right along, she married to a doctor with mud shots and a history of domestic violence, and she wants to talk about respect in the community? Exactly. There are so many rumors out there. She might want to leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
Now, what's tacky is how you throwing temper tantrums at your sister at your bachelorette party and wanting to sit next to the ex of her husband and calling someone grandma when you look older than her and calling Dr. Jackie the B. Leave Dr. Heavenly alone now. Ooh, your boobies be going for you, Dr. Heavenly. She has the right one. Come for my husband and my business. All gloves are off. I blame her parents for allowing her to marry such a man, but I guess they're in it for the money. Oh Lord.
Somebody gonna get their ass whooped.
Yeah, his reviews on Google were garbage. Y'all better tell her, Dr. G, get your wife before I expose everything.
What is the tea with Sweet Tea?
I'm gonna save it for the reunion because I wanted to say 2 words to me, and I'm gonna bust it all out. Leave me alone. I know everything.
Gonna be getting on me in the comments, but I'm just reading what people wrote. But it says you and Jackie begged them to be on the show and hung out with them.
When I joined this show, I was invited on the show by yours truly, Dr. Heavenly. I was invited onto the show. I have receipts to prove that. I mean, she's admitted to that. So,
Did you see the text? I know at least 3 others I talked to about this show. We talked to a lot of folks. Didn't know the extent of the abuse until he came back to TV, or I would have never. I'm praying for all involved.
I pray for everybody involved.
But you knew what he was doing to Quad. You know what? Let me pull on out that driveway. You sometimes go way too far, Dr. Heavenly. In my mind, it's hard to imagine you as a professional off the show. Be careful one day. You may go so far, you might not be able to return. No, I'll go just far enough. Don't. Come for my profession when she has none. I guess she forgot her man has one. Oh, Lord. Okay. I hope Dr. Greg sue you, Dr. Heavenly, shaking my head. I hope he does. A counter will come his way. And then I have access to the money. Oh my God. You know what?
shut your mouth.
On that note, we're going to end it right there. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts in the comment section below. And I'll see you on the next Word on the Street.
Just leave my man name out of it, okay? And I won't talk about yours, okay? Leave my man out of it now.
Leave my husband out of it. I don't want to hear nobody mention my husband's name anymore. That's fine, come for me, but leave my husband alone. Leave him alone.